Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Camille. What's good? What's Gucci? So I wanted to do a first impressions on some stuff. I just got the Fenty Beauty foundation, so I've been wanting to try that. And yeah, I have some other stuff that I want to do first impressions on. They're not like new. Some of them aren't new at all. I just wanted to try them because I've never tried them. So yeah, if you want to know how I feel about this stuff, then keep on watching. Okay, so I got a sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I think I'm gonna try that. Damn, ow, that's hella hard. I've tried the Smashbox Hydrating Primer. I don't know, it kind of makes my foundation slip inside, so I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Oh, this is weird. Okay, anyways. This is very smooth. It's a weird texture for a primer, but it feels pretty smooth. Now that I'm all primed up, I'm just going to try the Fenty Beauty, which by Rihanna. This is a Pro Filter foundation. It's supposed to be a soft matte finish. I tried to shade match myself. At first I thought I was something else, and it seemed a little bit too dark, but you know, in Sephora, guess you can't really tell because of the lighting and stuff. But this is the shade 250. I really love the packaging of it, just because I think it's really like sleek and very like chic, you know, cheek. I don't really know. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do half of my face with the beauty blender and the other half with the brush, just so I could try to, I don't know, you know what I mean. Hopefully this is my shade, because I don't really know. If not, then, well, I don't know. Okay, so I really like the coverage on it. You could tell, like, here, let me turn. You could tell right here, there's like a clear line. Kind of like, I like how it looks on some parts of my skin, but not all of them. It feels very soft. Maybe it is my color. I don't know. She did a really good job on shade range. I was super happy. She started out with 40 foundations. That's really good. And a lot of like makeup brands now don't even have 40 foundations in general, and they've been running the game. So like, I don't know. I think it's like a smarter marketing decision to do a lot of colors at once, because then everybody can try it. And this is just my Kat Von D foundation brush. I don't know if you can really see because my lighting isn't the best. I just use like a lamp, but the finish is really nice. It looks very soft, very it almost looks very like natural, but it's covering up what you need it to cover up. I only got the foundation from there just because I wasn't trying to spend hella money, you know what I mean? But I have a nice layer on my skin. I'm just going to apply a little bit more coverage where I need it. Okay, so I did do my brows off camera. Now I'm just going to fix them, and I'm also going to highlight using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is the shade Ginger. Honestly, I could have went like a shade lighter or two to highlight, but this also isn't a first impression, but I'm poor, you know? I can't buy everything that's new on the market. But if you wanted to know how I feel about this, I do like the coverage of it. I do think there could be more product. I just feel like the packaging, it's hard to get a lot of product out of that. Can you hear my dad? It's Sunday. And him and Manino are watching football, which is great. Okay, I'm just going to apply some eyeshadow primer to my eyelids. See, now I'm just going to blend everything in. I am noticing it's kind of patchy on my nose because my nose is a little bit drier than the rest of my face, which is normally pretty balanced. But most foundations are like that with my nose, so I can't be like, oh, it's just this foundation. I didn't get the Fenty Beauty like the setting powder, but I'm just going to use my N7 translucent powder and just use like a little bit right under my eye just to prevent it from creasing. Now we're going to go for my eyeshadow. Let's go ahead and try the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't really know what eye look I want to do today. So I did swatch them and stuff already, but I haven't actually like used them on my eyes. So going in with the color Silk Cream. Sorry if I keep looking to your left or right or left. I think it's your left. I've never had like a monitor or anything similar to that. Whenever I used to record, it was on my phone, and the way that things are set up, like I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see if it was in focus, if it was like recording right or anything. And now I can see to the left, or like I can see they have a little flip thing so I could see myself, which is like weird and good at the same time. So my camera battery was dying, but I'm back now. It has a little bit of charge, so we're gonna have to try. Now I'm gonna go in with the Subculture palette, and I'm going to be using the color Untamed and just apply that on the outer parts of my eye. A very, very light hand with this. This is just to get a good transition color kind of in there. I'm going to be going in with the color Enchanted, which is like a deep, rich, dark olive color, I guess. I don't know. They blend pretty nice. They have a lot of pigment to them. Now just taking a more like closed brush, I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit, like right here. Now going in with the color 24/7, which is a shimmery color. I'm just going to pick some up with my finger and apply that on the outsides. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the color Central Perk, which is that brownish color, just so I have a better transition. There is a little bit of fallout, if you can see it right here. It's not like anything insane, but there's a tiny bit of fallout. Okay, now using the color Meeks, which is right next to 24/7, I'm just going to apply that more towards the inner parts. Okay, and I'm just going to blend this all together. This reminds me of Christmas. This is a very Christmassy look. Wow. Now going in with the color Diva, I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line. I'm going to now use the Kat Von D ink liner. I just got this yesterday. It's like nowhere near new. This is the color Trooper, by the way. It's like nowhere near new, but I really needed a new eyeliner, and I heard the Kat Von D tattoo and the ink liner works pretty well. I think this was the one with the more finer point, but now I'm just going to clean it up with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Okay, so I did my contour with the Cocoa Contour Palette from Too Faced. I bronzed with the Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer. I blushed with the Tarte Party blush. And then I used a little bit of Santa Baby and Peach Cobbler from the Too Faced. It's one of their like Christmas collections or something, I don't know. And then I just baked with some N7 translucent powder. I did all that off of camera because one, my battery was dying, and two, that's just what I normally use, so it wouldn't really be a first impression. However, I noticed that when it was going onto my skin, it went on very smoothly as part of my foundation. like it just blended in very like naturally almost. I also use the Tarteist mascara from Tarte. I only use a little bit because I am going to take off the eye look in a little bit and do a little something simpler, because I can't wear makeup like this at work. I did go a little bit ham with my blush right here, but you know, what can you do? Okay, so I'm going to highlight now. I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Illuminating Highlighter. I have used this before, but only a couple times. It's a really good base for a highlighter. It's very strong. You see how strong that is? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette, the color Primavera, as a highlight just because it's a more golden highlight. I've honestly really been super loving this color lately. I do use this color for my highlight a lot, so no, this is not like a first impression, but how could I not glow on camera? Honestly. That's just rude. I did get this lip topper, I guess. It's from Becca. I don't know if it's new. I've never seen them before. But I also didn't hear about their launch. This is a liquid crystal lip topper glow gloss. Wow, that's a mouthful. In the color Champagne Dream X Bellini. Pretty glittery. This is a lot pinker. On my hand, it swatched. It was like the more golden one of the swatches. That's why I got it. For champagne color, it's very pink. I just lined my lips. Now I'm just going to go in with a light color on top. And I'm just going to plop some lip topper on there. Okay, so it's been a couple hours. It's now about 10:15. Last time I checked in with you guys, it was about 2, I think. Around 2, maybe a little bit before. I think it's actually like 12 or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so I went to work, you know, did all this good stuff. So, final considerations about the product. The foundation stayed on really well for being a soft matte finish. Usually like dewy soft matte looks, they usually fade away fairly easily. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in. Okay, I don't know if you could tell, but like right here on my upper lip, it did fade away because I do sweat a lot there. As far as like a little bit parts on my forehead, it faded away. On my nose, about like right here, it's pretty kind of cracky almost. I really kind of expected that to happen though, just because I didn't do what I normally do, which is put translucent powder before I put on my foundation. I just kind of put on my foundation because I just wanted to see how it would be. It's clinging onto my nose better than I thought. Usually with foundations, it looks very like scaly almost on my nose, which I don't really understand because that's not how my nose feels, but whatever. So yeah, that was pretty great. The foundation so far, you know, I really like the foundation. It matches my skin color pretty closely. I can't really tell where my foundation stops. It also feels very weightless, so I can't really tell when I'm wearing it. Like, it's very smooth as well. It kind of just looks like my natural skin almost, which I really love because it's full coverage, medium to full coverage depending on how much you apply. But it still feels very light, even though I went for a more full coverage look. So yeah, Jaclyn's palette. I took off the green eye makeup because for my job we're not allowed to have like colorful eye looks per se. Like, I'm only allowed to do like very neutral, simple, very super simple eye looks. Like, this was kind of even a lot. So It works pretty well though. Overall I really like the palette. I just kind of wish the colors were a little bit more compatible, but overall I think her palette's great. As far as the lip topper goes, it's alright. I just thought it would be a little bit pink. I thought it would be a little bit more on the yellow side or golden side. It's a lot pinker than I expected it to be. By itself, I don't think I'd wear it, but I definitely would wear it like I'm wearing it now with the brown lip liner, a nude lip, and then just pop that baby on top. I think it looks really beautiful that way. Yeah, I think that's all that I reviewed. So yeah, that's my reviews on the products that I tried for you guys today. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and go subscribe if you liked it. Yeah, hopefully you liked it. If you didn't, that sucks. I don't really know what to say about that. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully, really, like, if you want to support your girl, you know, just trying to make it out here. Kind of. I don't really know what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. Oh.